guess what? It's a dangerous world out there. If all you care about is safety and protection, go live in prison. Because that's where you belong, because you're all right, guys, welcome back to the Cigars and Coffee channel. And yes, I did get a haircut and shave my head. Anyways, today I would say it's a pretty important video that we got to talk about. This one is one of the videos that has to go viral, and we have to get people to talk about this. So what we're going to get into today is this new law that came into effect for this year, 2026, of all new vehicles sold must have breathalyzer systems in them. Okay, folks, this is pure insanity here. And don't let anybody else make you think otherwise. Like it's some good idea or something, because it's not. And we have to stand up to stuff like this when tyrannical governments come in and just make these absurd laws. So how did it start? Unfortunately, it was snuck into Biden's 2021 infrastructure bill that has something to do with vehicles, okay? So it was snuck into that bill and unfortunately passed. And what that bill said, specifically relating to this, is all automobiles going forward, so 2026 and newer selling, must have breathalyzer detection systems in them, okay? So what does that mean exactly? So the government, through the NHTSA, is forcing the automakers to come up with technology to monitor you to see if you are sober or impaired or what have you before you can get into your vehicle and drive. Or if you're driving and it thinks you're impaired, it's gonna frickin' pull your ass over, which is just, it's insane. So this is big news. This is big news, and it's devastating news, and we have to get this very known and public outcry about it, so maybe they can repeal this before it gets too deep into the auto manufacturing world. So specifically, the technology, it's not full on, as I'm sure you know, that if somebody has gotten DUI, multiple DUIs, they have to blow into a physical breathalyzer to even start their vehicle. It's not that exactly. It's almost worse as far as nanny state goes, to where it's a monitoring system, okay? So in most cars already, they watch you to make sure to there's a camera watching your eyes to see if you're distracted or not, right? So it's going to be coupled with that, plus it's literally going to smell you. It's going to smell if it detects any alcohol through, on the articles I was reading, that they're going to put more strict analyzation tools in the cabin air filter so it can detect a certain smell. So the smell, the impairment of the eyes, and I also seen technology to where it's going to monitor your touch, your physical touch, to see if you're perspirating enough and monitor it through that. So I mean, that is just crazy intrusiveness into your privacy and your private life. So think about what this bill is saying to you, okay? It's saying to you, the American citizen, that you are too irresponsible, you are too much of a drunkard, you are too much of an idiot to safely get behind the wheel and drive on the road. And yes, obviously, because don't hit me with the comments of there's there are those people and there are DUI drivers. Obviously, there are DUI drivers, but you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can't put all drivers in the same basket, okay? When a lot of the country, especially the younger generation, I think it's something like 60% decline in alcohol sales, okay? So the younger generation is not drinking, myself included. I don't drink. So therefore, why am I treated like an alcoholic who's had multiple DUIs to where my car will not start and or move if it thinks I'm impaired somehow, okay? And let's think about all the possibilities here. You use mouthwash in the morning. You went to a party and somebody spilled alcohol on you. You went to a concert and there's just, if you've ever been to a concert, you know, there's the smell of beer and just everything. It's gross. So there's that scenario. What if you are, I mean, how serious and detailed are these systems are? You know, you make a rum cake or something and it's sitting in your passenger seat. Is it going to think that, oh my God, there's open alcohol in the car? Or even bringing some home from the grocery store. These are the things that you got to think about to where it will monitor you and shut your ass down. Even if you're a little tired or a little lazy-eyed or a little, you know, you're drinking, who knows, your coffee in the morning and you're tired. And this car thinks that you are not up to its 100% standard operating condition. It's going to shut you down. So once again, we are having the freaking government as a complete nanny state and babysitter of, we don't trust you. We're going to treat you like a irresponsible child, and not start your car for you. And you know there's going to be so many different problems like this, okay? Because that's how these technology systems always work. They're never flawless. And people are going to be late to work, late to, what if you're rushing your wife to the hospital because she's about to give birth or something like that, and your freaking stupid car won't go because it thinks of something, oh God, there's something bad happening, and it won't let you go. So there's emergency situations to where you need to get the hell, you need to get up and go and you can't. Or what if you're the sober friend of your group and you're driving, but all your other buddies are wasted because you're the one who is driving them home safely. You made a plan, but the car detects alcohol presence, so you are not allowed to drive anymore. What then? Well, what's going to happen in these scenarios? I don't think these are the things that people think about. They just purely think about, oh, safety. Guess what? It's a dangerous world out there. If all you care about is safety and protection, go live in prison. Because that's where you belong, because so I don't want to hear, like, unfortunately, a lot of the articles I read about this were basically saying that it's a good idea because it's going to drop DUI by 70%. 70%? So you're telling me this isn't even going to fully stop DUIs? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is insanity. We cannot let this go through. We have to put a stop to this, no matter what, because we're already in such a 1984 nanny state to where the government is constantly watching you, constantly monitoring, controlling every freaking little aspect of your life. We can't let them take this away and take this next big step, because once this happens, then guess what? We're at pure autonomous vehicles, and we're in the globalist wet dream of you are not allowed to go anywhere because you've already used your 15-minute credits to go to your place of wherever. They are taking away your freedom disguised as safety. And if you haven't woken up to this by now with anything, with any matter, then I really don't know what to tell you at this point. You need to wake the hell up, because we need all of us to be on the same page. You know, another subject, but same thing is shootings that happen. Don't pretend for a damn second that the government gives a shit about you. They don't. They just want to take away your rights. That's all they care about, okay? So that's why we cannot let this happen, no matter what. And another great point as to why these technologies are not for you is they're never touted in the government as, hey, we came up with this great idea for safety, blah, blah, blah. And the people are like, yeah, and they're staying behind it. No, it's always super devious. They slide it into a big bill called the infrastructure bill. So once again, insert Patriot Act here. They think that, oh, an infrastructure bill. Okay, well, yeah, I would like high-speed internet. Yeah, we need our roads and bridges fixed, blah, blah, blah. But what do? They always freaking slide something terrible in like this, to where now we have, it doesn't matter if you're a sober person, you could be a nun driving, and it's going to monitor you and think that you are an alcoholic who needs the government there to take care of your ass. No. That's why we can't let this precedent keep going. It's already bad, but sometimes we just have to put our foot down as a population. And this is something that I think we can all mostly band together on. So guys, I could go on and on about this subject for hours, but I guess I'll keep it short here. But this is a very serious video, and you need to share this video like your life depends on it. Because if you give one iota about freedom, about car freedom, about being able to go anywhere when you want, like I said earlier, emergency situations, this is just one bad step in the wrong direction to get to that dream of 15-minute cities. They don't even want you to drive, because guess what? The people running our government, they don't want you to drive. They hate that you have that freedom. They don't want you using any of their resources. That's how it works. So please, guys, share this video like your life depends on it. Please comment. Let me know what you think. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me too. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and share it, because I think this is a really important subject that needed to be talked about. And I don't think enough people are talking about it, and definitely enough people are not taking my stance on this. So don't be fooled by the illusion of safety, because that's not the world we live in. Don't let them take away your freedom for a little bit of comfort that you think might come of this, because it's not. Because that's not how it goes. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.